Hey guys, and welcome back to IAmBeautifulHustlerTV. If you're new to my channel, just go ahead and click that subscribe button and turn on your bells. And I just want to say thank you to everyone who subscribed. We have finally surpassed 100K subscribers. And everybody's wondering when I'm going to do my little celebration, guys. Don't worry, it is coming. It is coming. Now, for today's slay, as you said in the beginning of this video, the wig is red, but this wig came from Beauty Forever Hair, and it actually came in the honey blonde color, and that's with the color 4 mixed with a little bit 27, a little bit 30. But because I have done this color wig on my channel, I did want to spice it up a notch and transform this honey blonde wig from Beauty Forever Hair into this beautiful highlighted red wig. So everywhere that's like 27 or 613 on the wig, it will be bright red, and then you know the darker brown color, the wig will be darker. So it will go from the honey blonde highlight wigs to a red highlighted wig. And the style that I'm going to do today is a side part, you know, kind of soft look, roller set look. So pretty. So just to let you guys know what I used, I did decide to do the watercolor method, and I did use about 4 to 5 bottles of dye. I used 2 crimson reds, I used intensive red, I used ruby red, and I also used another red, but I tagged it down in the beginning of this video. I can't really, remember it right now at this moment, but I did use all of those reds, and I let that wig sit for about 10 minutes, and then I came back in with some more of one of the red dyes from my bottle. I don't even remember which one it was, but I think it was the intensive red, and I just went ahead and put some more of that color on those roots there, especially in the front, and just really let it sit so it can take really good, so I can really get those nice burgundy to crimson red highlight tones. Like, I just wanted it to be perfect, so I really let this wig sit for a while. And I know a lot of people are wondering, did the lace get stained? Did the lace get stained? No, it did not stain the lace whatsoever, which is kind of surprising though. But honestly, I think when you are using temporary watercolor, you don't really stain the lace. But if you are doing permanent dyeing, then you want to be careful because you can stain that lace. But as I mentioned, with this watercoloring method, and as much as this red dye that I use, I did not get any stained lace. So once I let it sit in there for about, I'm not even gonna lie, another 20 minutes before shampooing and conditioning. And I'm going to install it on my girl Joyce today. She is one of the girls who also work here at the salon with us. And here is what the wig looked like as she's showing you guys the finishing look of the wig. And you can also see like the red highlighted tones in there. And I'm just really happy I did the wig like this, because don't get me wrong, I love the honey blonde highlighted wigs, but after a while doing it over and over, it does get boring. So I'm so happy we decided to switch it up a notch, and I'm gonna go ahead and install that on her today. So first things first, we just went ahead and cut off the extra lace on her cap. And because she is one of the hairstylists here at the cap, I know you guys seen her like, what the hell, she got this cap on her face like she robbing a bank or something. But that's just her little technique that she do when she doing the caps. Like, she likes to stretch it all the way it's down, far down as possible. And she do the whole cut out the eyes and nose mouth thing to make you look like a bank robber. And it's just so funny to me every time she does it to herself or to her clients. But nevertheless, something new I did do with this installation, and this is a common mistake that may be hard for people with the lighter skin tone, because she is very bright, and believe it or not, she is Haitian and something else called Bulgarian or something like that. But she is really bright skin, as you can see. So you have to be careful with the color lace that you use, because you don't want the lace to look too dark. And that's why I showed you guys, you can buy her skin tone foundation, like the liquid foundation, but I decided to just get the concealers. So I bought 2 concealers, one in the color porcelain and one in the color light ivory. But for her, I did use that light ivory color for her. I would say if somebody, I mean, she's really bright as it is, but if somebody was even lighter than her, then I would probably use that porcelain. So once again, I'm just gonna go back in with that light ivory. That was the color I chose, and I applied that color, that concealer color on the cap and also on the inside of the lace and on top of the lace as well. Because when you try to use a foundation that's too dark, it will always look like the lace color is darker than their skin tone, and I did not want that issue this time around. So that's why I went ahead and went in with a color that matched her skin tone perfectly. And you could just buy the little concealers. They should be no more than $3 to $4, to be honest, in the hair store. So I just got the little one at the hair store that was there, and that's what I just decided to use for my clients that's her skin tone or lighter. But however, now I'm going to go ahead and proceed with my 4 layers of my Beautiful Hustler lace matte adhesive. And once I get that last layer on there, I will begin to pull that lace down into that glue and get the sleigh on the roll. So now that I have all of my layers applied, I'm going to go ahead and pull that lace down into that glue. And I always like to start with the center first because it kind of gives you like the guideline of where the wig is going to sit. And I just tend to go with my right side of the head first because it's just, I don't know, it just comes natural to me like that. And I have her hold it. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing to the other side. You want to make sure you pull it down far enough to where that cap is not showing. That's why you see me pick it up just a little bit more, especially because, the wig was plucked, really good. So I had to make sure I covered up that cap. So now I'm just going to go in on the heat setting with my blow dryer and my comb and just do my little techniques that I do to get the lace pre-melted before the real melt. And I'm going to go ahead and just blow dry and comb all of that into place before I tack it down with that melt belt and let that sit in. So I'm just gonna go ahead and continue to blow dry it on heat. And then I'm also going with the hot comb everything back so the heat from that hot comb can also kind of simmer in with that lace, and then I will tie it down. And after removing that melt belt, I'm going to go ahead and proceed by going in with the scissors and cutting off that extra lace. But of course, I will be using my eyebrow razor to get up as close as possible to their hairline where it's mostly glued, and just razor everything off. Now, a lot of stylists probably have the same issue, and it's so annoying. You want to make sure you pay attention to your client's hairline, and that way you can pluck far back enough, because most of the time it does aggravate you when you pluck the front of the hairline so good, and then once you place the wig or the frontal or whatever onto your client's head, everything that you pluck end up getting cut off. So that's why we made sure that we really went in and plucked a lot, going backwards, going like about an inch deep. We did a lot of plucking that way. once we did cut off the extra lace, it still gave off that really nice pre-plucked hairline. So, you know, that's a little tip that you guys can do, because I know we've all had that issue before, especially because, you know, depending on where you get the wig from, companies make their wigs differently. Some make them more perfect for almost everybody's hairline, and then some you really gotta finesse and, you know, make it work. So that's why I also recommend plucking as much as you can. But, you know, just be careful as far as not making any bald spots and stuff like that. But I will do a updated plucking video. Actually, the whole month of September, I'm really gonna try to give you guys like a full 30-day like lace series. So that's what I'm working on for the whole month of September. I'm actually taking off, so I will not be open, because I will just be focusing on, you know, focusing on my YouTube for you guys and giving you like 30 days of slays, and also you know, my products and everything like that. I want to focus on that all month of September, but I will be back open in October, taking appointments, you know, that's not only for YouTube and stuff like that. But nevertheless, now that I have, you know, all of that tacked down, I'm just going to go ahead and part off a U section. Now, I know you guys are used to me doing the part on the other side, but she is left-handed, and what I noticed about clients that are left-handed, they usually get their parts on the right side of their head, and if you are right-handed, you usually get the parts on your left side of the head. So that's why it looks probably look a little bit weird to you guys. But, you know, like I mentioned, she is left-handed, so she does wear her parts on the right. So I just went ahead and created that C-curve part, and I'm just going in with my Beautiful Hustler Glam Wax Stick, and I'm going in with that hot comb and just getting everything nice and sleek before we get into, you know, curling and doing the baby hair. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and pull down my two baby hairs. We will not be doing baby hair across the whole hairline. She just literally wanted the two baby hairs for the side that was gonna show, and everything else we just, you know, curled it, and pretty much just curled it up. So I went ahead and pulled down that one little piece by the hair, not by the hairline, but by the, the parting area, and then just gonna do like a little sideburn. And, we're going to cut that down short. But first, I'm going to go in with that Tresemme and spray the hairline completely from ear to ear, and tie it down again with my melt belt to just, get it extra melted before we slay these curls. And for the curls, I'm just gonna go in with my stove curler, my little Marcel iron. I'm just gonna create curls. I'm just grabbing pretty big sizes of hair to curl, because she did not want it to be tight. She really wanted to be just like loose, combed out type of curls. So I just went in with the Marcel iron, like I mentioned, and just grabbed, bigger pieces and just curled it up quickly. And you guys can also see as I'm curling the crimson red highlights that's in the wig, just from using, those different mixtures of reds, just like, because, the brighter the hair is, the brighter the color will come out. So you will see those streaks of that crimson red, because if you forgot, this is a highlighted brown wig, and we did, just add that red color on there. So you will see those different tones of red, and also those lighter highlights of those red tones as well. As you can even see in this little section that I just picked up here, you can see that bright red in the middle of this hair I'm about to curl. And it's just like little streaks like that throughout the whole entire wig. But nevertheless, I'm just going to go ahead and continue to curl the hair until everything is curled up. And now it's time to go ahead and remove that melt belt. And as you can see, her lace is slayed. Okay, honey? So we're going to go ahead and just style those baby hairs really quick. I'm just going to go in with the eyebrow razor and chop that hair down. I didn't do it too short because we kind of wanted like that long swoop kind of baby hair. So I cut it down to maybe a little longer than an inch, and then I did the sideburn as well. And I'm just gonna go in with my holding spray, spray the baby hair and just swoop it, really quickly with my edge brush. And once that's done, I just will go in with my hands and just kind of like finger comb the curls out. Like I said, she wanted, it to be like a nice, really loose looking look. She didn't want the curls to be tight or anything. She wanted it to look as loose as possible but still curled. So that's why I would just go in with my hand and just finger comb it out. And once I do the baby hair and we comb those curls out, only thing that will be left to do is conceal the part. And for her part, I did use the burgundy spray. I know you guys are used to me using the High Beams black spray for like my natural brown and jet black hair installations. But with High Beams, they do have almost every color that you can think of. So whether you have blue hair, they have blue spray. Purple hair, they have purple spray. Blonde hair, they have blonde spray. Burgundy hair, they have burgundy spray. And the list just goes on. Dark brown, medium brown, all of those colors. So once I go back in with that same concealer color, that light ivory that I use underneath her lace, I am going to conceal her part with that, and then go in with that burgundy High Beam spray and spray the part so that the concealer looks nice and clean. And I'm just sleeking down any little flyaway hairs. I always, you probably guys catch me doing that a lot on my channel. You'll just see me like pulling hairs off like their face and stuff. Just those little flyaways, I just hate them. They gotta go. Like they just gotta go. They be ruining the mood and the whole vibe. But now that I have, everything curled, I'm just taking my finger and just brushing everything out. Like, I absolutely love the way the color came out. I absolutely loved this install, and it was actually quick and simple and very easy. Like, I don't know, it's just like the quality of the lace was good. You know, it was transparent lace, so that's a really good thing, especially when you have light skin tone clients. Please, please, please tell them to only use transparent or HD lace. Even light brown lace might be a little bit too dark for them. Like, if they are bright like this, or even brighter, or maybe just a little bit darker, still recommend them to use transparent lace or HD lace. Now, if you are darker skin like my tone or darker, you could probably do, the medium brown lace and stuff like that. But if you want it to be safe for everybody, transparent, because you can always, go on with foundation to make that transparent match. But, however, we went ahead and concealed that part. We black sprayed it red with the high beams. Did I say black sprayed it? We burgundy sprayed it. Yeah, we burgundy sprayed it to get that part nice and clean. I just went in some more, combed the curls out. She got up close and personal to let y'all see the slay. Y'all know how we do it. And here is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for the 100K plus subscribers. I love you all. Stay tuned for the giveaways, and I will see you guys next time.